All right, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, mate, but something stinks around here.
Oh, that might be Mr. Gibbons. He's under the floorboards.
Ah. Well, speaking of brutal murders for no apparent reason whatsoever, we watched 2018's Strangers.
Yeah, we did.
This place seems empty.
I think everybody leaves after Labor Day.
This is nice, right?
There's someone else staying here?
Is Tamara home?
I think you have the wrong trailer.
The Strangers Prey at Night is a sequel to 2008's The Strangers. In this one, we get our trio of weirdos wearing a variety of masks, hunting down a family inside a caravan park. That's it.
So, Jack, these strangers prey at night, do they?
Strangers apparently prey in the night time.
They're occasionally good. They're occasionally not very good.
And tend to lurk around in caravan parks.
Yes, they're a bit weird. So, what did you think?
I thought it was alright. I'm not the biggest fan of horror films, as it is anyway.
No.
So going into it, I was a little bit sceptical straight away.
Spectacle.
I knew you were going to pick up on that one.
I was an absolute spectacle very good.
So yeah, I'm not really the massive fan of horror films.
No, neither am I, but for some reason at the cinemas recently, it's been horror, Avengers, horror.
Yeah.
What the? It's like, because
Yeah.
Avengers got action, comedy, family, and they're like, what else can we put
Need to
against
level
that?
it out.
Nothing.
Yeah, because I mean, we watched A Quiet Place, and I enjoyed that, and like, not really a horror, is it? You know what I mean? But it sort of changed my perspective on it. You know what I mean? I thought maybe
Because they can be different.
Yeah, going into this, I thought, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
This is the most standard horror film you can... It's just a horror film.
It's very cliche, isn't it?
This plot is... Some parts of it are clever, but it is basic. It's the horror film plot of you have a group of people that are alone somewhere that can't get any help for some reason, and you have baddies trying to kill them, and they do stupid things and spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, yeah. They spread out for unknown reason, and the baddies kind of try and... Will they pick them off, won't they? Who will survive? Any horror film.
It's a bit like a game of cat and mouse, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just a slasher film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sweating buckets here, it's so hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Why is England so hot?
So hot.
The main point of the film is, because this is a sequel to Strangers, which I thought come out a while ago. It actually came out in 2008, so this is 10 years.
10 years.
So no wonder I'd almost forgot it. And no
So-
wonder that scared me to death.
Well, you've watched that, I haven't, so you can shed more light on that.
Right,
than me.
yeah, bottom line, this is a sequel, but it's not as good. Just put it out there.
Okay.
It falls into the more horror film cliches than the other one. The other one for me is terrifying. This one not so much, because this is more of a film. That one's more believable, I think.
Well,
I'm not going to spoil that one.
Is the first one an 18 or 15?
I don't know. Probably an 18. This is only a 15.
This is only a 15, so yeah. It can't.
There's the thing with these is though it's not really it's not the gratuitous violence or the gore that's meant to be scary. It's the fact they're real people. They're not monsters.
Well, these films are based on a true story.
Kind of.
Well, true events.
Based on.
Based, but we use the term based.
Yeah, they've got the setting and they've got murders, and
Yeah.
then they've gone, we'll make a story.
But this is the thing. I'm an R about these kind of films. About it's based because
They take a lot of creative license with it.
it's either someone gets out because someone's going to tell the story about it,
Well, yeah.
or they're guessing.
Well, this is both.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about the baddies? Because
Let's
this is the
talk
whole
about
point. They're
the
on all the
baddies.
posters. This is the film about the baddies, isn't it?
Mostly the main guy.
Yeah,
with a bag in his head.
He's scary.
He's scary.
They're all
yeah.
scary. I find this scary because they're real people, and you're like, any psycho
Mate.
could put a bag on their head.
I could literally go and put a bag on my head, get a knife, and stab you.
Oh yeah, think of
I'm
Mr.
not-
Gibbons.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Exactly. But my
I'm not
point,
going to do that, obviously.
No, but scary.
But people are
I'm
nuts.
more scared of this because I'm like, yo, this could happen. It more than likely won't, but Freddy Krueger's not going to come into my dreams and kill me.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees is not going to survive being killed 50 times and then attack me in space. Whereas some nutcase could put a bag on their head and drive around murdering people.
Yeah, yeah. That has happened, obviously, because this is
Well, yeah.
based on true. You know what I mean? It's
Well.
that's what makes it. That's what makes this film. If it wasn't for that, I really would be slating this film. I think.
Yeah, if it wasn't for those being them, if you literally cut and paste them with just a Nora,
Nora.
swap them with Nora.
Nora.
No, if you swap them with a normal indestructible bad guy,
Yeah,
then this film would be a bag of crap.
yeah. I'd like to talk about the music. You basically got the main killer who's going around killing people, and he tends to listen or like find a radio station that's playing like
80s.
80s
Like-
slash sort of 90s, like, well, I don't even know what you'd call it. Like,
Weird
like
pop.
pop,
Yeah.
like
Like
real.
retro pop.
Yeah.
Classic hits.
I mean, I thought it was great. I thought
thought
it
the
added
sound-
to the freaky effect.
I thought the soundtrack was quite good,
I
yeah.
quite liked it. You know what I mean?
It did
The
have
music-
a fud good turns, a few good tunes, and when they put in I didn't think they overdid it with the horror tones. They crept in occasionally, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no. But they didn't overdo it, and there wasn't many points where, because normally you're like horror tones, there's going to be a jump scare. There wasn't many of them.
Wasn't, nah.
Um,
But when they were,
I pooed my panties.
I mean, nearly.
Even though I knew it was coming,
I know.
and I sat there staring at where it was coming from, and it still happened. But yeah, music, I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't, they did it quite well.
It was different, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
was a bit,
You wouldn't
yeah.
expect a crazed killer to be walking,
Listening to tunes all the time.
Yeah, listening to You're Not Alone.
It was weird. Cinematography, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was shot nicely,
There was some
wasn't it?
nice shots. It's always very foggy.
Yeah,
That was very cliche, wasn't
it?
it?
Does that cliche. There's fog everywhere, so we can't see very far.
Yeah. You know, the whole film was basically based, well, at night. Because it's played at night, but you know, there was very little shots when it was actually daytime. Do you know what I mean?
Or
Which I
you-
kind of liked because it was straight to the point.
Yeah.
There was a couple of good shots in there which were really nice.
I like, the one that stood out for me was the pool bit. That was
Paul
different.
was class. All
When
the lights.
They light it all up,
Yeah.
and then did
Well,
they have retro music playing then?
Well, I made a massive mistake of watching the trailer.
Oh, did you see it in the trailer?
And it was on the trailer.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer.
And that was one of the turning points where I was like, I really like that. Because I saw that shot and it stuck with me, like you said.
It's a bit different, isn't it? Because you've got the whole film's at night and it's a bit dingy and dark and
Yeah.
cloudy and just general grotty horror film. All the baddies are coming from somewhere. And then there's the one scene and it's neon lights everywhere and you're like,
Yeah,
wow,
it's
this is a bit...
really
And the
good.
music's playing and it's
Retro
a bit,
pops playing and
pretty cool,
everything.
yeah.
It was very cool.
I like that. The effects are okay. I mean, they're probably cheap as chips to do
Mm-hmm. I was
blood
going to
now.
say. Towards the end, we'll get into that in a minute, but towards the end, maybe needed a bit more.
Maybe a bit, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It,
The budget, I think, took a bit of a beating towards the end. But,
yeah. Well, the budget's only $5 million,
so,
so that's nothing.
no. But considering that, they've done really well.
And being as though we've got this film 6 months late for some reason, it's already made $25 million in America.
Smashed it.
So even though they've made the money back twice and we've only just got it. Fair enough. Well done. So,
Want to go spoilers?
yeah. I want to talk about, this is what ruined it for me, how stupid the main characters are in some points. At the start of the film I thought they were quite clever, when they tell the girl, they're like, the word girl comes to the trailer, and she's like, "Is Tamara home?
Is Tamara home?
Tamara home?" No, f*** off. And they're like, that was weird. But then they just send the daughter out. No, the daughter storms off, and then they're like, "Son, go find her."
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, who does that? I'm sorry, if there's killers about or not.
Especially when the freaky girl has just come as well.
Yeah, and it's an empty trailer park.
Empty. No, they've already established that no one's there.
Yeah, you haven't seen anyone. It's a dark, spooky night. The last thing you do is go on, son, f*** off.
Yeah. Get the kids out.
Yeah. That was stupid.
That was stupid. Like, it's just not how parents would act.
Actually, the dad, I think, is quite smart. The dad acts probably as a dad would act.
Yeah, the dad's quite an alpha male. I'll protect everyone.
He's like, I'll look after everyone.
Yeah.
Girls, you go back. You lock yourselves in.
See, even that though?
It's stupid, but you can see why
You can see
someone would
why
say it.
yeah, that's true.
Like
yeah.
someone's like, get the girls to somewhere safe, protect themselves. Me and the son will fix this. Don't you worry about it. Bad move. They end up dying.
Yeah.
Well, the wife does, because see, this is what I mean. The wife, yeah.
Broke my heart.
When someone's smashing through a door, maybe it's because, you know what? I was in the cinema and I was having flashbacks of Drive when he's trying to get through the door and he smashes down the rail.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Flips the mattress.
grab something,
Yeah.
grab anything. But they're just like, killer's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, if you don't do anything, yeah.
There could have been something in there, couldn't there?
So she dies like a little bitch.
Well, she gets the door out, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she could have, instead of going for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
could have this girl's punching through a door. Now, I don't know about you, but it's quite difficult to punch through a door. If someone grabbed your arm, you're pretty stuffed, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have had a bit more fight in you, to be fair.
And because what really confused me was the killers, there's 3 of them, possibly, is there? Who knows? Why are they splitting up? If you're killers, wouldn't you work? Because the first film, they worked together and they seem to be kind of coordinated. In this film,
All over the gaff.
they're just like, I'll take him, you take him.
Yeah.
Well, they're outnumbered every time, the killers are. So if the main characters were smart, they could have battered them. Because there's a few points where they do.
Well, there's a few points, yeah. There's a few points where he could have easily killed one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And he chooses to not.
Yeah, yeah. The fact that he has the gun and he's like,
Yeah,
bear in
let
mind-
go, or I'll just shoot you.
Bear in mind, she's just murdered his mom
Yeah.
and she's just shanked up his sister.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she was trying to kill him until she realised he had a gun.
I'd have emptied a clip on her ass.
Yeah, if she'd have killed her, that would have been level pegging then, 2 on 2.
Yeah.
Stupid. I understand why he wouldn't necessarily want to kill her,
Or why he couldn't kill her. Yeah.
but at the same time, he has just
She just killed your
found
mum.
the body of your mother.
Yeah. But yeah, just going back a little bit, when they do split up, you know, they seem to come back and, you know, the son and the daughter's panicking a little bit because they've seen a dead body. And he's like, oh, we better go and check it out.
The dad.
No, get the keys, off.
Well, that was another point.
you
The
know what
fact
I mean?
that when they finally got into the car, I told you, didn't I? I'd be like, I'm just out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, they do.
How big's this caravan park? You know what I mean? Just go.
Massive.
It's massive. Just go, just get the keys and go.
I swear they're running around in circles as
Yeah,
well, because
I know,
they use
yeah.
the same set about 10 times. I think there's about 4 caravans, and they're just going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the killers seem to find them with great ease every time, so it can't be that big.
Yeah. But no, everything goes on, you know, they start killing them off one by one, don't they?
But very luckily, that's the main gripe.
Gripe.
The main
Gripes.
gripe I have with this film is the fact that they're so lucky, the killers. That's why they're not very scary in this one, because I'm like, you're idiots. You've literally took a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the deaths that take place in this film.
Yes.
So, I'll run through them super quick. The mother,
And I'll tell you if they're stupid or not.
Okay. The mother somehow ends up in the bathroom.
Stupid.
Okay. The dad tries to drive off and crashes.
Complete fluke.
What did he hit him with?
It was like a melon or something. But it broke the windscreen, and by look of the draw, he went whoop and crashed, and a stake got him.
Yeah.
That's what annoyed me. That's what I was going to say. If the dad hadn't have been staked, I reckon he could have killed all the killers because they're stupid.
They are super stupid.
Because he had a gun.
Yeah, he had a gun.
And
he didn't look scared to use it, did he?
No, exactly. And they managed to kill all the killers anyway. In the end.
Yeah.
And the dad was bigger, stronger, faster, smarter. So it was like complete fluke that they got him because he crashed his car.
Crashed his car, yeah. They hit him with summer and he's just sort of went,
Yeah.
So
But what I mean
saying,
is-
stupid.
Stupid, yeah.
Okay.
Stupidly. Okay, I'm gonna say if it's stupidly written
Okay.
or not. You know what I mean?
I think I already know the answer to this. So the son,
Yeah.
he finds himself in the pool that we've previously said. He killed one of them, to be fair to him.
She was stupid.
She was super stupid. What was she doing? She just sprinted at you. Like, it was like Get Out style.
You know
I'm
why?
sprinting at you as loud as I can.
Because the first one has a sprinting scheme that's real scary, but it's shot completely different.
That wasn't scary.
No, this was stupid. And he just goes, whoosh.
Yeah, he just goes off.
Did it
See ya.
look like to you that it was a dude when she was lying on the floor? I thought her neck looked like a dude.
I don't know, possibly.
Because he goes to take the mask off and then she's like, don't you die.
Yeah. So then you've got the main dude coming in with his axe, which is dragging across the floor, very sinister style, very sort of cliche.
If he'd have run in, he would have killed the son.
Yeah. But no,
So,
that's send the stupid one in.
story. Yeah.
So they're having a tussle, they're having a fight.
Yeah.
Not very good at fighting either.
No. This is what I mean.
I reckon I'd have dealt with him.
Very nice words, but happens to be wrong.
How many people have they killed? Is this their first
And
time?
I'm not that hard.
Is this their first time?
It must have been.
They're shit.
They didn't very experienced, did they?
No.
So they end up in the pool,
But they act like they are.
having a wrestle with the pool in the pool. Yeah. He stabs him in the spine.
I think he gets him like in the lung or so. That made me wince. I'm not good with knives.
No, yeah,
I'm just like, whoo. And he leaves about 20 gallons of blood.
Honestly,
and he's
mate,
bleeding out his mouth.
He's literally
If you're coughing up blood, you're done
drowning.
for. You're done for.
He'd have been
That's
dead.
it.
He'd have been dead within about 5 minutes.
Less than that. If you're coughing up blood, that means blood is in your lungs, which means
They'll
you're
fill
done
your
for,
lungs up.
son. You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
No, he's not. By the magic of film.
So at this point, let me just set the scene. Killer Boy's off, and then within about 2 seconds, daughters come in.
Yeah,
They
and-
must have crossed paths somehow.
somehow.
He's like, oh yeah, just go and save him.
Killer, the daughter who for every 5 minutes is going, I'm
Yeah.
so scared. That did my head in. I understand she's meant to be terrified, but love, you've been stabbed, you've been slashed. Shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just making so much noise everywhere she goes.
So then she drags him out the pool.
Yeah, and he's fine then.
Oh yeah. Then she sort of props him up.
Even though he's been shanked.
You'll be alright.
You'll be fine.
So then
And
she does a run of trying to
and he
save
survives.
stuff.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about the biggest horror film cliche ever.
Now this,
Whoa, look who it is. Is it a baddie? No,
it's a
cop.
policeman.
It's a policeman. We're saved. Of course we're not saved because we're in a horror film.
Oh, we're just gonna.
So that means the
one of the
cop's
girls
gonna
is
die.
just gonna sneak round the back and go whoop like it's that easy and slit his throat.
Well, he's a cop in a horror film. Of course he can die.
So she decides.
Tick.
She decides then.
Stupid.
Now, well, no one. Well, yeah. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I quite like this bit.
Like the shotgun bit.
Yeah. So she goes in the car. Keys aren't there. She somehow got them.
Well, because they're on the cop. That was obvious.
Well, yeah. But she's like, yeah. But what did she should have known that? You know what I mean? The daughter.
But she's
Anyway.
stupid. We've established she's stupid.
So she's in the car. She's trying to get, the killer's trying to kill her. She finds a shotgun.
Boss her, yeah.
Now, this is the bit I like. Where she takes the mask off and she's like, what are you doing this? What's the matter with you?
And she said, why not?
And
Yeah.
she says, why not?
I like that because they're just messed up. These guys are just
They're just
psychos.
normal people, just love killing people.
Yeah, they're just psychopaths.
So then, 1 killer down, 2 killer down.
3 family down.
It's daughter on killer,
It's one-on-one.
one-on-one.
It's the showdown. It's the final
Now-
girl. This is the horror film cliche. You got to have a final girl at the end.
Now, he comes out of nowhere
Yeah.
and arse ends her,
He becomes an
plows
absolute
into her.
imbecile in this last scene.
Like
this
I
last
don't
Yeah, but he comes in.
easily killed her.
He becomes a moron.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're the smartest bunch of killers anyway, but for some reason, at the end of the film, he's got out the truck and stabbed the dad.
Yeah.
He's got out the truck and stabbed the son.
Yeah.
The daughter's on the floor.
I'm going to stay in the truck.
I'm going to die in my truck and stare at you.
So then he gets stuck on the car.
Yeah, stupid.
And of course, fuel starts leaking out.
Yeah, which this doesn't happen like this.
No. Now, who would have thought it? She smokes, by the way.
Yeah.
Incorrectly, may I add. Lighter. Now this car blows up. And he gets out.
Yeah.
He gets out this car after
he
it's
does.
been blown
No,
up.
he drives around in it for a bit.
Well, yeah, even worse.
While it's on
It still works.
What I don't understand is why she's crawling at half a mile an hour and he's just going. Take
I'll
your
just
time,
put it
love.
in cruise.
Take your
Yeah.
time.
Let's put it in cruise control for 2 miles an hour.
If I've got another 10 minutes of the film left. Come on, take your time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't you just run her over? Why don't you just get out and kill her?
So then he gets out
And just goes,
with his axe, drags it a little bit, and then goes, "Oh no, I'm dead actually."
and this frustrated me because I was like, is that it?
Well, no, this is the thing.
But it isn't
gets
it?
worse.
And but that's what makes it worse. I would prefer if it was it.
Yeah, man.
Because he comes back again and you're like, you were
is-
doing so well.
Who is this guy, man?
He turns into just a standard horror film idiot.
Yeah, indestructible, real scary.
Yeah.
We're never gonna kill him kind of guy.
Exactly, and I bet the sequel will be Strangers 3. It's Mask Face back
It
again.
just comes back again. Yeah, because she finds someone.
Would you be surprised?
Who's just driving along? No. Well, this is how he allegedly dies. The daughter finds someone
Driving on the road.
gets
I
back.
quite like the
It's
fact
in a
that she
pickup
started
truck.
screaming and was like, no, because I was like, hang on, what? What
Yeah,
is going on?
yeah.
I thought maybe there was another one. No, it's Mask Face again.
No, it's Mask
He
Face.
can't walk 2 metres, but suddenly he can sprint after you with a f***ing
He's
axe.
got 3rd-degree burns all over him.
Yeah.
But he decided to crawl on the back of a pickup truck.
How strong is he?
Very.
I don't know about you, but axes are heavy, and he's swinging that motherfucker like a madman.
Whilst
with one
holding
arm.
onto the back of
Yeah.
a pickup truck.
While on fire.
So
This is what
she
all
batter up.
believability goes out the window, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So batter up.
So
Hey,
batter
batter,
up.
batter, swing. I quite like the noise. It's quite
Yeah, I admit
crunchy,
it's quite
isn't it?
crunchy, isn't it? Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that hurt.
Yeah. So he's left on the floor.
Yeah.
Last scene. Now this is where it gets real stupid. Last scene, she ends up in hospital
Yeah.
next to her brother,
Yeah. I don't know how he made
who's still breathing somehow. And
because it's a film.
there's a knock on the door.
And she craps her pants. Yeah.
Now this is understandable. I kind of like it, but I don't like it. Because I like it because obviously you'd be mortified.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like after all that you've just been through.
You'd be mortified because their thing is they play with you, don't they? They
Yeah,
knock on the door
they
and
knock
they
on the
freak
door.
you out. Which is another thing. Is the 4 of them? Because that girl who knocks on the door ain't any of them.
Well, apparently you brought it up on Wikipedia, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you thought it was Dollface Girl.
Apparently, Dollface girl is the long-haired girl, but when
But-
Dollface is Dollface, she don't have long hair.
Don't have long hair, and it's just tied up.
Well, no, because he cracks her in the face, and then she falls on the floor. Her hair would come out.
That's true.
Or if you had that much padding, you'd be fine. I don't know. But
is
there's
true.
a knock on the door, and I was like, oh, clearly she's shook up. But then it ends, and it's basically the film saying, oh, is there more of them? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'd prefer if it was just a doctor, and you were like, okay, she's clearly scarred for life.
They should have. Yeah. Yeah, I'd prefer that.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what I mean when I was like,
They leave it
I
ambiguous.
enjoyed it, but I don't. Because it's left you thinking, is it another killer or is it just a doctor?
There should be no ambiguity at the end, should there?
No, they shouldn't really.
Which
I didn't really like it.
Yeah, the last half hour is a complete nosedive for me. Falls off the deep end. I mean, it's not a great film to begin with.
No.
It was bordering possibly just above average, and then the last half an hour takes it to possibly below average.
Well, that's what we hate, isn't it? Just bang average.
So-
It can be the shittiest film in the world, and I'll watch it and make fun of it. It can be the best film in the world. Obviously, I love it, but bang average is worse than
This
shit.
is completely forgettable.
So, which brings me on to the question.
Well, you're asking it. That's my job.
Yes, no, it's my
Jack,
job.
is this worth a watch or not? Is this worth a watch or not?
No. So if you enjoyed this video, again, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, what you liked about it, what you didn't like. You can find us on Twitter, A-Thoughts on Twitter, Facebook, Average Thoughts, Instagram, Average Thoughts Gram. We also have film reviews, game reviews, and gameplay videos, which will be floating around there sometimes, so make sure you go and check them out. Is that alright?
Yep.
I said sometime then, didn't I?
Yep.
Floating around there sometime.